Right, just got back from Cases. I had a chance to answer the comments yet, but Elaine, I've seen it's full moon, so I'll do a full moon read later on. What was it? 1st of May, 26. The song, all I'm getting is Bend It. I seem to remember it from when I was a kid. And it's, I don't know what it's by, but it sounds like, you know that Greek thing they do at weddings where they smash plates and start kicking and stuff. So maybe there's a Greek wedding going on, I don't know. Let's see. Bend it. Maybe bend the rules. There's Aries. Oh, we're visiting the, I don't know if it's South Node or North Node. I always get them mixed up. Let's have a look. It's the North Node, so what has to be? And it's the 7th house of partnerships, Libra. They call on the prostate for the lads. Open enemies. So, let's see then. 1st of May. Usually 1st of May is the 3 of Cups. It's the Norns just dancing around the maypole on some of the cards. Let's see. What do we know? We're looking for Magician. So if you're born on the 1st or live at number 1, Magician is important. Date for your diary and address. Not going to say the names unless it comes out again. Because it's a neutral card, it's just to find the day. All it gives us is if it's a negative or a positive energy. So we need it in the upright. The Magician. It is my mum's card. And there it is. So it's some way off, whatever this is. But we start with positive mindset. What you think can happen will happen, basically, because everything starts as a thought. Even this table that I'm sat at began as a thought, and then somebody designed it, and then somebody built it. So it's the first step. It's having all the tools at your disposal. So, miracles. Love but no commitment. Pisces energy. So, boundaries. Something in the next 8 days that we're not going to like. Again, the death. I'm worried about this now because it must be something important that affects us all for that to be there constantly. Something is going to end. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Enough is enough. Possibly in the next 8 days. I've had enough. I'm over it. It's an end to pain, physical, emotional. And letting go. Letting go of control, letting go of greed, letting go of stubbornness. My Alice card. No more narrow-mindedness. No more hanging on by your fingertips to something that's past its sell-by date. At least 4 years. Because what you resist persists. There's no passion, no action. It just is because it's your North Node. It has to happen. What did I say about 3 of Cups? There it is, the 1st of May. The knowledge gained, a celebration, something you're invited to, something that takes place. and Judgment Day arrives, a reunion. Something is raised to the ground so that it can begin again. The walls come down. Joshua. The walls of Jericho. Dentists. Geriatric issues. Teeth, knees, bones. Number 20, Gary and Sandra. So, the only major arcana we've got then, number 20. The Judgment of Solomon. Look it up because I've said the story many, many times. The Judgment of Solomon, very important. The phoenix being the rooster in the Chinese sign. Oh no, he's done it again, right? Yesterday he was doing well and now he's head and face injuries, self-esteem's at an all-time low, rulers that are cruel, not successful, and don't have your best interests at heart. They don't protect. 4 and 31, Aries energy. We've got Aries in the dice. And we've got Aries all over the chart. We know that. So, head and face injuries. Fathers, bosses, government officials. This could be strokes, aneurysms, anything to do with the head or face. We've got Mercury in Aries. We've got Mars in Aries. We've got Saturn in Aries. We've got Neptune in Aries. We've got Chiron in Aries. We've got Pallas in Aries. We've got the little bit of Pisces is in the Descendant. And the True Node. And the 7th house is Pisces. So there's the 7th house and it's in the dice. So self-esteem, a nightmare situation. The gate is already open. You could leave at any time, but you choose these sleepless nights, tossing and turning for 9 weeks before it's over. And there's the Fool again that we had yesterday. There is fear of the future, fear of this new adventure, fear of the change. Richard, the Lord Mayor of London. Somebody holds the key or has lost the key to the solution. The dog is holding you back. Those born in the year of the dog. 22. Zoe and Katie, and Richard. 11, which is traditionally in the tarot the Justice card, but some decks for some reason swap them around. So 11 is Leo in this. We have tamed the beast to whatever that Leo energy was. We're no longer letting people control us, so the control has been let go of. There's no struggles. It's the heart to the back. Maybe that's how they pass. On the 11th, it's about courage and coming home to who you truly are, realising what your North Node is, what your truth path should be, finding your tribe, people that give back when you give to them, equal reciprocity, respect, and ending a chapter. Obviously we can't start the new one till we've ended this one. The internet. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. Inheritances, strings of pearls, the number 72, jewellery especially, but inheritances of any kind, and travel. You're going to have to fight for what you believe in. You have been blind up to this point, but there is no peace until this is fought for. There are liars and deceivers, those that will stab you in the back. You are being observed. Digital spies, maybe. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Children, possibly telling lies, or immature adults. Mind games. 21 is Bob and Dean. 4 is Henry and Audrey. Audrey Hepburn. Reassessing, reevaluating. You must do the right thing from now on, because you are reaping karma for something done in the past. Intentionally or unintentionally, that has brought you to where you are now. You must not completely forget all that you've learned in the past, but you must not take the baggage forward with you. We don't chop the apple tree down. We don't give in. We have to keep going just because it doesn't bear fruit. We prune the branches, we feed the roots in the hope for a better crop next time. But you must do the right thing from now on, otherwise all is lost. A friendship or marriage is over. Problems with schooling and teachers. Taurus, somebody's self-worth, their values are all wrong. Binding themselves to the material world. Neck and throat issues. Catholic faith, a loss of faith. Simon Peter, Diane and Mark. 5 and 23. Negative energy. Lost keys. So there's a lot of lost keys going on. There's Chiron, which we know is in Aries, which is in the dice. So slow and steady wins the race. We have to heal and keep moving forward one step at a time. Improvements in finances and career. Large sums of money coming from a passing. Someone's lies and deceit and theft will be found out. Whatever's been done behind your back. So even if that's you, if you were not doing the right thing, you're going to be found out, and the judgment will be swift. Somebody stealing your credit, somebody stealing from you, credit cards, or taking credit for what you've achieved. No more sitting on the fence. We're going to pick a side. These are not our team. They keep saying it. Red flags, red flags all over this. It's time to go. You've got that coin. Look, they're pointing at. I take your money. Take what you've got, what's yours, and bugger off. So find a new team, because this was not built on firm foundations. It was built on sand, and it's about to crumble. There will be a battle. Dark night of the soul. So we are going to go through something in the dark. We have to tread very, very carefully, because we have no light to guide us. Even though the full moon's on there, the Twin Towers, September the 11th, this is not a good sign. This is being torn between situations, people, relationships, whatever it is, and not knowing which way to turn. Be careful you don't make that tunnel longer with your doubts and your lack of self-worth. The 18 is Patrick and Frank. So, Taurus then, where have we got that? Oh, it's Taurus Sun. Well done, sorry. Sarah's in Taurus. On the 9th house of Taurus, which is learning. So, North Node then. what must be. You cannot change it. You cannot control this. It's your life purpose, your destiny, your evolution, your latent potential, your choices and your growth. It's what must be done to fulfill your soul purpose. The trouble is that at the beginning of this journey there is always fear, always wanting to fall back on old habits and the old way of doing things. You've got to avoid that. This is your chance to develop. Self-development. The soul is learning to be separate, self-sufficient, individual, with boundaries. Centered around the self with the courage to initiate change and to evolve independently. So not being selfish, but not always putting others before yourself. North Node in the 7th house. This task is related to others without repressing your needs. Relationships and partners of all kinds bring to light karmic issues. So partnership issues, like I said, could be an end to a friendship or a marriage. There is definitely partnerships here with open enemies. So let's see, could be legal matters as well. The lesson for today. I will do the full moon read when I've had a chance to get everything together. Because I've got to load this and get the song wrote up and what have you. So maybe later on. And it's the red chakra again, your base, your grounding, sex, blimey, passion. There is none of that. So the red chakra represents the base chakra, which is situated at the base of your spine, so the back. We've got there. Strong-willed, able to be honest with all those who they have relationships with, and so should you. Courage, yes. Confidence in their abilities to be the centre of attention. Being at the centre does not bother them in the least, because they are strong-willed and nothing anyone says is going to affect them in the least. Unlike this Aries, who seems to have a low self-esteem. So social butterflies may be an air of self-awareness which provides her with advanced skills of survival. This makes her a great person to be around during times of crisis. You mustn't be afraid of her or judge her for her extrovert behaviour, because everyone needs her confidence to encourage and support them on their own personal journey. Your challenge is to understand these people who play the roles in your life. They are often scapegoated and told they are show-offs, when in fact they're simply providing a mirror for those of us who are reluctant to walk out into the light for fear of being ridiculed. And that's not the same as the people with massive egos. It's time for you to stop hiding and find your place on the stage. You want your opinions to be heard, but you're too fearful that you will meet the same fate as those already judged for being too loud. So you have obviously seen somebody else speak up and speak the truth, and they didn't get rewarded for it, and you don't want to be on the receiving end of what they got. But if you do, you'll be stuck. When you find the courage to take centre stage, to open your mouth and say what you think, you will be pleasantly surprised that in fact this stage is warm and welcoming, and that others up there will be very glad that you've joined them, because they don't like being up there alone. They're waiting for you, and when you stand up and be counted, your friends and family will have to gain new respect for you, and you will understand the differences between show-offs and those who have a serious message to share. Once you do this, our next problem will be getting you back off the stage, because you will love the limelight. So you've got to shine your light bright, basically, and don't let others stick their head up above the parapet if you're not going to back them up. You've got to back them up. Don't leave them swinging in the wind. Don't make them martyrs. beginnings. There it is, the ones we are fearful of, the new beginning, this new journey that we're about to go on. Life is a series of cycles. We are ending this one. It's a time of rebirth, which is to the 20, the Phoenix Rising. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, the germination of fresh ideas, or the development of qualities in you like laughter and hope. It may herald a total change. You must not be afraid to let go of the familiar. There we go, don't be afraid to let go. For the new cannot enter until the old and outworn is departed. So you end that chapter. Your inner guidance is to accept the new, for it will be welcome when it comes. Birth is a vulnerable time. A fragile life needs to be protected and nurtured. And our leaders and fathers and partners or whoever, the men, the masculine, are not protecting us. Ask the angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. Welcome and nurture the new in your life. So, yeah, there's no rest. The number 22 again, so that 22 is massively important. There is no peace for the wicked. You are going to have to fight for this. They're not going to give you it on a silver platter. If you want it enough, you will fight for it. So this is your challenge. You have to consider, if you're so frenetic that all you can think about is how stressed you are, running around like an headless chicken. Overdoing anything only makes you a human doing, not a human being. This is a sign of being careful, or you may become physically ill, or at the very least unable to enjoy your life. Be still. It's time to meditate, take time out, or you'll make some mistakes that you will regret later. Don't worry, all the things you're trying to manage will still be there when you're ready to move forward again. Only then will you have a clearer head in which to think. So stop panicking, stop overthinking it, just follow your true purpose. Not that one. Oh, I like her. Kuan Yin, the Chinese goddess of mercy and compassion. So that is shown to yourself as well as to others. Kuan Yin. She reminds me of my spirit guide, Mai. Lovely. So, Kuan Yin, there she is with her full moon. Tenderness, sweetness and kindness. And yesterday, what did we have? Be humble and kind. Understanding at a soul level. The need for tolerance towards differences of approach or outlook. The Chinese goddess Kuan Yin brings you a gentle smile and her understanding of your deepest and most secret sorrows. You can expect a cessation of your worries and anxieties and a breakthrough in understanding from others around you when you draw this card. You may even find that when bathing in the gentleness of Kuan Yin's tenderness, you will think more kindly of yourself and of others. You may be inspired by her to reach out to someone in friendship with the help of her compassionate and tolerant qualities. But you may find that it's too late for that friendship. With the help of her compassionate and tolerant qualities, arguments will blur themselves out or dissolve into laughter. But there is a celebration there. And Kuan Yin will restore harmony to your heart and your household. Hopefully so. Ah, the frog and the lotus. And number 6, we need to transform our energy. The tadpole turns into the frog. So, at number 6. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. I would suggest 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. So that could be the 4th of this month, and it's when I go away. So I hope it's not all that. This card reminds us that change is natural. Rebirth is possible. So there's the rebirth again, mentioned 3 times. And a healing balance can be achieved. The frog developing as it does from a tiny tadpole symbolises transformation. The lotus flower too symbolises rebirth, unfurling, even amid murky waters. Going through such a change can be difficult and a struggle. So there could be lies about child paternity. Because we've got the tadpoles, we've got lies, deceit and theft. Somebody taking credit for what's yours. Father's unhappy. Relationship splits. Who knows? But the resulting metamorphosis opens us to growth, self-acceptance and happiness. You cannot control everything in your life. What did I say? Change is part of nature. You won't have to chase it if it's yours. It must be allowed to take its course. Remember that great beauty can result from metamorphosis. What can I change in myself, my life, for the better? How can I be more accepting of change that I cannot control? Very deep. Okay, stay positive, and we'll see what the full moon read says. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.